All right, so this is CNIT 152, Incident Response. I'm Sam Bound. I think a lot of you have taken my classes before. There's a Canvas shell for this course, just like every other City College course, and that's just used to record scores and take quizzes. So you're using this textbook, an incident response textbook, which is very nice. It's from Mandiant. We're following the official Mandiant training here, which is just what you need to do to get in the industry. Mandiant basically invented the field of incident response. They're the number one company in it. They found the first advanced persistent threats. They're the Cadillac of this business. You hire Mandiant when you're serious about dealing with a breach. People like the Target breach, they hire you, you come in, they solve your problem. And these are the books that they use. They wrote these books. It was written by Kevin Mandia, among other people, to train people how to do instant response. And so you can get a free copy of it if you're a City College student with these instructions here. And by the way, everything you need is always on my website, samsclass.info. You need that. You go to samsclass.info, and then you click the name of the course down here, and you get to the main course page, and this is where everything is stored. Like I say, I don't put everything inside Canvas. I just put your scores inside Canvas and the quizzes, and in some classes there are discussions there. So that's the textbook. Here's what we're going to talk about. Instant response is what happens when you have a security incident. You then have to respond to it, finding the bad guys that got in, ejecting them, fixing the holes that let them in, and improving your security so they don't come back again, and communicating with stakeholders like your customers and your employees and the public at large that would all like to know what happened and what they should do about it. There are quizzes online. Everything you can do, everything in this class can be done remotely. You don't need to physically come at all. You can tune in online on my Twitch stream or on my Zoom to get to it. We're going to use Twitch tonight and most nights. We use Zoom for questions later so students can share their screen when they have questions with projects. And so you're free to come in class, but if you don't want to physically come, you can just tune in online. And if you don't want to do it at the official time, you can just view a video later. Every class will be turned into YouTube videos, and they'll be right here on the schedule, so you can view them at any time. All right, and all the quizzes are done online, and all your homework is done by submitting quizzes inside, screenshots inside Canvas. You'll find flags in the projects, and you submit a screenshot, and you type in the flag in the text field, and we just grade it all. So you could be far away. You would not need to physically be here. There are discussions in there for some points, and you can also send things in by email if you want to, but normally the best thing is just put it in Canvas. If you're not a City College student, you can participate in the class. There's a second Canvas just for you. You can do it all there. The only thing is you won't get official college credit at the end. All right, and here's how the grading works. You're not graded on attendance. All that matters is quizzes, projects, hands-on projects, and the final exam. So there's a bunch of points, and 90%'s an A and 80%'s a B, and so on. There are a lot of extra credit projects. If you do poorly on the quizzes, however, are open book, and you get to do them twice. But anyway, if you can make up for anything that you don't do by doing extra credit projects. And you'll see here, this one here is only a small portion of this is actually required. Let me check my previous semester. I used this over the summer at workshops, and I took away the distinction between required and extra credit on that one. Let me see if I put it here. I'll add it later, but did I put it here? Yep, okay, 80 points is what's required. And if you do more, you can have 245 points extra. So it goes on like that. There are a lot of extra credit projects. Here's 10 extra, here's a whole bunch of extra. There's just a ton of extra credit. So you can make up for anything just by doing more hands-on projects, because that's what really matters, is learning how to really use the tools. And here you see basically what we're going to do. I'll have lectures from the textbook, which are basically theory and understanding how to do an investigation. And then the tools we're going to use are the primary tools used to monitor networks and to perform instant response on them. Splunk is the #1 SIEM tool, Security Information and Events Manager. This monitors a network so you can see all the logs and search through them to find security problems. Then the attack matrix is a big issue. This is what organizes all the steps of an attacker when they come in, and you need to learn how it works. Then threat intelligence is how data about attackers and attacks and malware is stored online and harvested and used to defend networks and to identify attacks. And then we'll use Velociraptor extensively. Velociraptor is a incident response framework. It is a server that you set up, and then you can collect data from machines in a large network. You can have 1,000 machines and send out a request and collect data from them, and then you can perform mitigation activities on those machines, removing malware, closing ports in firewalls, and so on. It is the main tool you use to perform incident response on a large network. And it has a free version, which is very powerful, and that's what we're going to use. Zeek is a improved product beyond an intrusion detection system developed at Lawrence Livermore Lab in Berkeley, I think, one of the labs in Berkeley, and originally called Bro. They renamed it to Zeek. This is a programmable firewall, essentially. You learn a little language, which is very simple, and then you can write little programs that will handle unusual traffic any way you want it to. It's very important in the industry, and you'll get practice with that. And then there are some more projects down here, which are all pretty much extra credit covering other things. So that's a summary of what we're going to do. And there's room for everybody. If you want to add the course, just make a request in the City College system to add it, and I will approve them. And I think that's it for the introduction. Let me stop this video.